Praises be to Al Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of your great millstone, and shalom to the sincere elect, teaching the truth, faith, and sincerity through the spirit and power of it. It's Al Bashim Shai. Quick update, man. Where over here in England, especially in London, we're in us like a form of medical martial law. It's powerful, man. It's everything that we've been speaking about. It's been happening, and it's happening before our eyes. I got a quick video here. It says, cut off. Londoners could be arrested for traveling home for Christmas as travel in and out of London, tier 4, is outlawed. So yeah, right now it's come to a stage that if you travel in and out of London, right, during this lockdown, this tier 4 lockdown, you could be arrested, man. And the spirit, I'm from London, but I'm not in London at the moment. I went uptown to go and visit, the elder. And basically, I'm stuck out in London. Spirit, it is what it is. But it just shows you how these things are getting real. And these things, this is the truth. And this is what we've been talking about for a number amount of years. So I'm going to play the clip quickly and bring out a quick scripture.
What should they do?
Well, Laura,
see, this is what I mean about fucking...
let me first of all just say to everybody who's made plans for Christmas, as I said earlier on, everybody who's thought about it, all the care and love that's gone into plans for Christmas, we, of course, bitterly regret the changes that are necessary. But alas, when the facts change, you have to change your approach. And the briefing that I had yesterday about this mutation of the virus, particularly about the speed of transmission, was not possible to ignore. And when the virus changes its method of attack, we as a country have to change our method of defense, and that's what we're doing.
I want to put some numbers out there because I think that helps to explain why I'm going to give the answer that I'm going to give. But my short answer would be, please unpack it at this stage. And the reason for that is if you look at the...
So basically, you know what he said? He said basically if you packed to go out of the country, go on holiday, please unpack it. He basically said unpack it, man. So if you got flights booked here and there, unpack it, man.
Southeast, if you look at the east of England and look at London, there's been a really dramatic increase in the proportion of the cases that we see that are, when we do on the screening tests, which are not absolutely exact but pretty accurate, would imply that in the southeast, 43% of the virus is now this new variant. In the east of England, it's 59%, and in London, 62%. The numbers may vary slightly, but those numbers are broadly right. And those have gone up very, very fast over the last few weeks.
Yeah, man.
Given that we now have a vaccine around the corner.
So, hey, man, cut off. Londoners could be arrested for traveling home for Christmas as travels in and out of tier 4 is outlawed. And it says, millions of Brits were today told that their Christmas could be cancelled as London, the south, east, and east were moved into a new tier. Right, so as you can see, these are all the zones. Speaking today, as a PM, it's my duty to take the difficult decision to do what's right. Part of the restrictions also means Brits could be arrested if they try to travel in or out of the capital or other tier 4 regions. Locals have been told they must not stay overnight from home if they live in tier 4. So guess what? If you have kids, you and they're with you in London and in a separate household, that you can't even stay overnight, man. It just shows you, man. Streets in London that are usually teeming with Christmas sufferers have already taken a hit, with popular areas like Regent Street seen. So that there, man. Apparently they found a new strain of COVID and everything's been locked down. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's all prophecy, man. Right? It's all in scriptures. I'm gonna read like 2 scriptures, man. This is Second Ezra's 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men. That's talking about them uprisings against the authority, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city, and shall not be able. For because the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So the scripture says, a man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. And guess what? I'm from London. You know, I came up, up to a certain part of the UK to visit the captain. And guess what? Spirit had it where we pushed the word, we pushed the truth, and now I'm currently outside of London. And guess what? If I try and go back, or family, or whoever tries to go back, you actually could be arrested. And guess what? That goes for the same thing for people who are in London, right? So that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. It's prophecy, and it's that time, right? So hey. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And people are afraid right now, but it's gonna get worse. It's beautiful, man. So with that, man, we're gonna say, well, praise be to our Shine, double honor to apostles and elders, great most on. Until next time, I'm gonna say, Shalom.